Hello students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we have to complete our A2 paper of November 2021, paper 32. We have done question number 1 and 2 and then 3 or 4. Today we will complete the paper balance. But actually I'm very happy today because this is Eid, the night of Eid, mashallah. We have completed 30 days of fasting today, mashallah. So Eid Mubarak to all my students, all my viewers. And I'm very happy because my daughter actually gave AAS accounts paper 22 today, and mashallah, my 100% guess paper was there. So I'm very happy for that. So now let's move to our paper. Here is your paper. Okay. Question number 5. We have to move to question number 5. 3, 4, 5. Cost and management accounting, section B. Okay. R Limited produced two products, product A and product B. The following monthly budgeted information available: unit produced and sold, product A and B, sales revenue, direct material, direct labor, total production overheads, and administrative. Answer the following question because the questions are printed here for reference only. Prepare a statement showing the total budget profit or loss made in a month by each product. Okay. Now go to question paper. This is our question paper. Three, 4, 5. So this is our statement of budget. Okay. So from where we have to start our budget? Achha, okay. Now we have to start from now. So first we have to report here. What's wrong? I don't know. Something wrong with the laptop. Something's wrong with the laptop. Now, first we have to take direct materials. Okay. Direct materials how much? For product A and for product B. Okay. Now, direct material is 1 kilo at the rate of $10 means for 5,000 we need 5,000 kilos multiplied by $10, that which make direct material 50,000 for product A, and we need 3 kilo for 1,000, that makes 3,000 kilo we need at the rate of 12. So 36,000 for product B. So here we'll write 50,000 and here we'll write 36,000. Done? Okay. Now come to direct labor. Now direct labor, let's check with the direct labor. Okay, direct labor means 30 minutes at $4. 30 minutes. So 30 divided by 60 multiplied by 5,000. So it means 2,500 hours multiplied by 8. So that would be 20,000 direct labor for A. 20,000 direct labor for A. Let's see how much is the direct labor for B. 1 hour. Okay. So 1000 multiplied by once for 1000 we need 1000 hours, and for $10 that will make 10,000 direct labor cost. 10,000. And we have POH or production overhead. Okay. Now for production overheads, we have 50% out of 60,000. We have to allocate 50% to A and 50% to B. Okay. So that means 30,000 here and 30,000 here. Okay. Now what about administrative overhead? Administrative overhead again 50%, 28,000. So AOH or administrative overhead 14,000 here and 14,000 here. So that makes your total production, total cost of production, how much? We have to get the totals over here. Okay. Total cost. Total costs. Okay. 1,14,000, and here 90,000. Okay. Now move to sales revenue. Sales or revenue, whatever you write. Okay. Revenue means 5,000 units of A. What is the selling price? 5,000 units. $124,000. Total sales revenue is given for $124,000, and here $94,000. So profit is how much? 10,000 here and 4,000. Then this is a 5 marks, or we have 5 marks. Okay. Now move to the next part of the question. Okay, we did this. Okay. We did this. Okay. Now the directors are considered applying activity-based costing. We have 3 objectives: to be more accurate in setting selling prices, which will cover costs; to able to make decisions on when to make goods and when to buy them; to know how to allocate resources such as material or labor where there is a shortage of supply. Advise that whether or not using ABC would help them achieve their objectives. Justify your answer. Okay, this is of 7 marks and very important question. Okay. Now, when we answer this question, we have to be very much careful. Activity-based costing, yes, is very much good. It's a very good concept in costing to set selling price. Why? Because setting selling price, the correct selling price of a product would be easy using activity-based costing, because activity-based costing tells us how much effort we have put in a particular product. Suppose we are making 2 or 3 types of product, and one product is taking much effort, so we will know how much effort is taking a product, and we set the price according to the effort we have put in. Okay. Getting my point here. Okay. Now, this ABC will not help in this decision. ABC is not going to help in this decision. Okay. Now, B. Advice. Okay. Additional analysis of monthly budget protection overhead revealed machine setup cost. Okay. Now they are here to tell us about activity-based costing. Okay. So, okay, move to the next part. Machine setup cost, quality inspection, factory supervisor salary, other payments. This is the part, and we know the cost was given on the last page, and now we have to divide them. I think we have to make this one. This data of activity-based costing is useful for D. But what about a C? C says state one advantage, one disadvantage of business of splitting overhead as per unit basis. Advantage means when you make per unit overhead, it's very it would be easy for you to calculate your production orders and everything easily and quickly. But it's per overhead, per unit overhead is it's very difficult in the early stages. Very difficult to calculate, or sometimes it might not give you a realistic approach or a realistic picture. Okay, this is a disadvantage. Now for revised statement, we have to move to the question paper now. Okay. This is the space given for advice. Okay. Okay. This is the part of the calculation. See. Now, what we have to do, we have to divide machine setup cost. Okay. Machine setup cost was actually how much? Machine setup cost was 12,000. And the cost drivers are 60-40. 60% to product A and 40% to product B. Machine setup cost. So we have to divide machine setup cost 12,000, 60%. So 12,000 multiplied by 60%, 7,200. 7,200. And for product B, the remaining 40% of 12,000, 4,000. Done? Okay. Now move to question again. Okay. Quality inspection. Quality inspection cost 7,000. Okay. What are the cost drivers? 18 quality inspection take place 18 times a month for each product. It means we have to divide them equally. Okay. So what we do, that 7,000 is going to be divided. Quality inspection. $3,500 and 3,000. Okay. Factory supervisor salaries to be apportioned on the, absorbed on the basis of direct labor hours. Okay. No problem. We will do it. Okay. Direct labor hours. So, what is the cost? This is 14,000. Okay. 40,000 and 14,000. What we did last time. How much direct labor was there? 2,500 for 2,500 for A and 1,000 for B. This was a direct labor hours. So what we do, total we have 3,500 hours. So 2,500 divided by 3,500 multiplied by 14,000. 2,500 divided by, my calculator again is bothering. 2,500 divided by 2,500 divided by 3,500 multiplied by, now I started bothering, yeah. It's too much now. So factory supervisor salary, factory supervisor salary 10,000. 2,500 divided by 3,500 total labor hours multiplied by 14,000. That would make 9,999 point something. 0.999. So we'll take it 10,000 here and 4,000 obviously. Yeah. Then we have other production overheads. I think other production overhead 27,000. Other production overhead. Other production 27,000. Other production overheads should be divided on the basis of unit basis. Okay. So they are making 5,000 unit and A 6,000 unit for B. So it means total we have 1,000 B, 5,000 A, total 6,000. So what we do, we'll take 5,000 divided by 6,000 multiplied by 27,000. So that would make 22,499.99. So we'll take it 22,500. 500 and the remaining out of 27,000, 27,000 minus 22,500, 4,500 would be. Now we'll take the total cost, production cost, total overhead cost for both the products. Okay, so that would be how much? 7,200. 7,200 plus 3,500 plus 10,000 plus 22,500, 43,200. And we have 16,800. After that, we'll take direct materials. Direct materials. Direct material was how much? Direct material will take from previous. We go to direct material 50 and 36. 2,000 and 36,000. Direct labor 20 and 10,000. $20,000 and 1,000. Total. What is the total? 13,000. 113,000. Yeah. Yeah. 2,000. Now, administrative expense, administrative overheads. That was taken equally 14,000. Last time we took equally. So that would make our total cost. Yeah. So the total cost 100, 127, 200. Yeah. 76,000. Got it. What about revenues? 124,000 and 24,000. And loss. This product is showing loss of 3,300. And this is showing a profit of 17,000. This is the situation. Yeah, but we have earned 8 marks. Go to insert again and option. Advise directors whether they should pay, should change or not the selling price of the products. Okay. So in this case, when we talk about the change in sell risk, the loss activity-based costing showing a loss in product A, that means product A selling price of product A should be increased, but increasing selling price would definitely affect the demand. So what about the B? B's price should not be changed. It's on the best price. Now the second thing is administrative overheads are not divided between the two products on a fair basis, but on unrealistic basis. So there is always a room for improvement. Okay. Now, question number 6. Net cash inflow. Net cash inflow means the difference between cash outflow and cash inflow. The difference between cash outflow and cash inflow is called net cash flow. Our third uses cost of capital factor, discount factor for these are as follows. Okay, discount factor is given. Third is considering two options for purchase of machinery to make the new product. Option 1, the purchase of machinery costing 1,50,000, which would have no scrap at the end of the year. This would result in the manufacture of new product with a net present value of 60,981. Option 2, the purchase of machinery costing 290, which would have a scrap value at the end of the year, although yet scrap has not been estimated. Calculate the scrap value of the machinery at the end of year 4, which would result in option 2 having an NPV of 0. Okay, NPV 0. NPV equal to option 1. Okay, there are two way of doing this question. Now what we have to do, we have to write here total outlay. Okay. What we forgot to write here. Yeah, it's start of the project. That means this is around 2,90,000. Okay. Now, year one, DCF discounting factor, how much? That is 89,000 multiplied by 0.893. 89,000 multiplied by 0.893. That was actually 0.893. That would make 89,000 multiplied by 0.89. 79,477 is the first year's inflow. 79,477. Year two, DCF discounting factor 0.799, 797 and 76,000. So 76,000 76,000 multiplied by 76,000. 60,572. Okay. 60,572. Okay. That was 76,000 multiplied by 0.787. 76,000 multiplied by 0.977. Sorry, 797. Now, year 3, year 3 आ गया. Year 3, DCF, that was how much? 63,000. 0.712. 63,000. 63,000 multiplied by 0.712. multiplied by 0.712. 44,856. Therefore, DCF, how much? We had 0.636, 41,000. 41,000 multiplied by 6,000. 076. 076. I think my point है. अच्छा, अब ये आ गया. इसका मतलब ये हुआ they, I want to say that when we do minus 2,90,000 plus 79,477 plus 60,572 plus 44,086 plus 26,076. Okay. It means that we are short of how much? Shortfall. Shortfall in NPV for residual value. 79,019. Okay. So if we divide by here for that was 0.66. And we get residual value. We get the residual value. This is how much? 244. Residual value estimate. And we have earned 8 marks. Now move to equal to NPV of option 1. Okay, now this time what we need NPV 60,981 from option 1. So what we have to do, this calculation is easy enough. That's why it has 4 marks. Now shortfall in NPV before residual value. Residual value that was how much? We know that $79,019. $79,019. Okay, yes, that was this is. Now required NPV from option A, that was 60,000 981. So it means it should be total how much? 79,019 plus 6981. This is 1,40,000. 1,40,000 is your required NPV. Now divided by year for this year discount factor. That is 0.63, and we get here how much? 2,20,000, 126. This is your required scrap value. Okay, this is how we calculate the residual value or scrap value. Okay. Explain why the payback period is shorter for option 1 and than it is for option 2 when the net cash flows are same. The problem is this. What the answer? Why shorter payback period is preferable to a longer? Obviously, there is a less risk associated with shorter period of time, and you know that when it's a longer period of time, the discounted factor becomes unrealistic, due to inflation, all the factors, and cost of finance, and all these things. Okay. Question: why project having a zero NPV is not the same as it's having a zero total profit? Okay. Because we always take discount factor while computing NPV, but not the profit. Anything else? It was determined that the option to the machinery could be sold at the end of the year for proceed of 2,25,000. With this value, the accounting rate of return for option 2 would be lower than the accounting rate of return for option. Advice: which option should be implemented? Justify your answer. Achha, this is all about. Now, if you see ARR, average rate of return. ARR would be higher, means option 1 is better. Option 1 is better because of lower outlay. Option 1 is better because of its NPV. Okay. In anyhow, option 1 is better than, even if we see without using all these calculations. I think option 1 is better than option 2. That's up to you. You can justify your answer. Okay. Okay. That's all for today. Mashallah, we have completed our paper 32 of November 21. Mashallah, today. Inshallah, I'll be coming up. AS has done their paper today. Mashallah, the paper was 100% according to my calculations. Mashallah. And now I'm working on the AS MCQs and O-levels MCQs, structure papers, and A2 structure paper. Inshallah, I'm working on it. So take care.